The Red Dirt D&D podcast is brought to you by Pro Laser Cuts. The Oklahoma company provides pre-made and customizable design laser-cut dice towers, tokens, and more developed by a gamer for gamers and now available to enhance your tabletop game. Pro Laser Cuts products can be found at many Oklahoma City area game stores, local events, and now available online at prolasercuts.com. That's laser and cuts with a Z, Pro Laser Cuts. Welcome to Red Dirt D&D. I'm Michael Cross, and I play Gideon Block, a paladin with a tragic past.
I'm Kiri Hester, and I play Poppy Tealeaf, a Habbo and Halfling druid searching for a new life.
I'm Johnny Payne, and I play Zonimus Dinar, a half-elf rogue with a past he can't seem to escape.
I'm Brooke Bullock, and I play Coughran Stoneshaper, a young dwarf sorcerer setting out to understand his own arcane gifts.
And I'm Ash King, your dungeon master. Join us now for Tales from the Caliban Frontier. Having investigated the McKee family ranch, the family themselves gone missing, you have met the Yote, Twyla, a fascinating creature who can take the form of both a coyote and a human, and something somewhere in between. She spoke to you of the plight of her pack, their pups, captured by someone or something by the name of Aldonza. Twyla has led you to what appears to be a work camp where the Yote pack that she is a member of is being forced to guard over humans and others who have been captured in order to work on whatever project Aldonza needs them for. Poppy has just transformed into the form of a coyote, walking with Twyla into the camp to see if they can make any headway and figure out exactly where the pack's pups are being kept. Gideon, Coughran, and Zonimus have all attempted to slip into the shadows, entering the camp silently. However, Gideon and Coughran, you have been spotted by one of the Yotes, who has tossed back his head and howled out a warning, summoning the rest of the pack. At this point, I do believe it is probably appropriate to go ahead and roll initiative.
If I take any kind of hit, I will pop back into Poppy. I'm just letting you know. I only get 3 hit points as a coyote. Oh, that's great. Okay. Low initiative rolls. Poppy is so good at those.
I didn't do great this time either.
Let me...
Because you're hiding.
Zonimus.
13.
Gideon.
10.
Coughran.
Modified 20.
Ooh. Poppy.
4.
I'm loud but ready.
For the record, that was a nat 1.
So, ouch.
Roll.
Ouch.
Hey, get those out early. So, yes, you have, looks to be 4 of these Yotes who are coming out of the gloom in response to this howl. They are not as quick on the draw as one would assume. You also hear a cackle as, zooming in from the area around, a pair of Dust Mephits.
Oh, there's more than one.
And you actually do see, glinting in the moonlight, one of them has a key dangling from its neck. And it's just, cackling.
And what do these things kind of look like? I think I know, but what are they?
They have kind of a gremlin-ish appearance almost, but they're made out of air and dirt.
Okay.
So just this kind of swirling mass of earth and air that's formed into this very impish, gremlin-like appearance. But they can fly, and they are kind of zooming around above you guys. And Zonimus actually is going to get a surprise round with his stealth roll of 27.
Alright. I'm going to... This card I've been flicking around in my hand. The one that howled? No, the Mephits flew out, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to throw it at a Mephit, because I'm still counting on diplomacy working on Twyla's side. So,
He has faith in me.
you see a card come flying out of the shadows
Okay.
for 15 to hit.
15 will hit, yes.
Okay. And it will do, let's see. So this card comes flying out of the darkness, spinning through the air, catches the light, and the edges kind of reflect that light. Hits a Mephit for 9 points of damage.
Ooh, ouch.
With a playing card?
And the playing card is lodged in a piece of the Mephit. And at the start of the next turn, it'll take additional damage equal to half the sneak attack that was rolled, which was 4.
4? Okay, so it'll take a reoccurring 2 points of damage on its turn.
On the start of its next turn.
Okay, cool.
Diggity dog.
And I will look down at my other hand where the remaining cards are and just kind of look around at everybody like, whoa.
We didn't see that. You are the knight.
And I'll draw my gun with my now free hand.
Okay, so rolling into normal initiative. Makran, you're up.
All right. How far away are they? These Dust Mephits, are they flying in? Are they...
So the Mephits are about 30 feet, kind of circling.
Okay.
Actually, no, probably about 10 feet above you guys. Just
Okay.
holding pattern and...
I've seen this
Laughing
before,
maniacally.
or at least a version of them I've seen before. I know what they do, and so I concentrate for a moment, and his skin, looks like dusty, cracked earth. He's going to use that stone sorcery ability of skin durability and up his armor class.
Okie dokie.
That's my action.
All right. That will actually bring us to the Mephits.
And I'll move forward to try and kind of grab their attention, like step forward as in like,
Okay.
I'm the vanguard or whatever. So.
Show the Mephits. They are gonna zoom in on the two sides of you guys, getting you guys in these two 15-foot cones. They are both going to use their blinding breath. They breathe out these cones of dust that just start getting your eyes, getting your lungs. It's terrible. So I'm gonna need everybody, so Poppy, Makran, Gideon, and Zonimus, go ahead and give me Dex saving throws. That'll use the coyote stats.
Oh no.
That would be a natural 20.
Natural 20, okay.
19.
19.
Natural 20 from Coughran.
Hey!
Oh, actually I rolled really well, so 21.
21,
Whoa.
okay. And actually, everyone go ahead and give me a second one, because it's two of these
yes.
cones
Yeah.
that are coming at you.
Oh man.
Please tell me you got a 1. I did too.
Feast or famine?
15?
15?
I dodged that one. I
11.
turned my back to it. Boom, right in the face with the other one.
Yes, exactly. So, so luckily, Zonimus and Poppy, you two kind of just get a hand over your eyes and prevent the dust from getting in and choking your senses. Makran and Gideon, yeah, you guys basically had that reaction of, oh, okay, I can just turn around and turn right into the cone of the other Mephit.
Oh my gosh.
So you two are blinded for the
Okay.
next minute. So you cannot see and automatically fail any ability check that requires the use of sight. Attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls have disadvantage. You two can repeat this dex save at the end of your turns, ending the blind on a success.
Gotcha.
So you will have the opportunity to try and retain some vision, but currently you are blinded.
I'm so glad I armored up that round instead of attacking.
So that is it for my Mephits. Zonimus.
I would like to bonus action dash
Okay.
the heck out of range of the two Mephits.
Okay.
And then I'm going to sling another card at that one.
Okay.
Nat 20.
Excellent.
So double up on
He
everything.
also takes that 2 points of damage.
Fantastic. Let's see what comes up. Oh, it's that one. I mean, I'll get these memorized. So I fling the card and you can roll twice or just double it.
Just go ahead and double it for now.
Okay. 20 points of damage.
20. Oof.
And I get half of that as health or temporary hit points.
Oh, nice.
Whichever I want.
Yeah, that is more than enough. So this Dust Mephit just poof into a puff of dust and air. And luckily no one is within 5 feet of it, because they were still a little bit away from you guys, so you will not have to deal with the death burst. Zonimus, go ahead and roll me a D100.
30.
30? Okay. So you had a 50-50 chance of getting and killing the Mephit that had the key. So you actually succeeded.
Whoa!
You hit the Mephit who had the key, and so you see glinting in the moonlight this key just poof down into the sand. Might be something important that you might want to keep track of.
Yeah. Well, I'm also going to walk up to retrieve my playing cards, one that looks like a blade and one that looks like a heart. But I noticed they started fading away.
Yep, slowly they start to fizzle out.
Now that I have a free hand, I'm going to pull out my dagger with it.
Okay.
So dagger in one hand, gun in the other, and I'm done.
All right. Gideon.
I don't know if this will work, but we will give it a try. I'm going to pray to Daga. I'm going to lay hands on myself and try to take away the blindness with 5 points.
Okay, does that take away a condition?
Cures a disease or neutralizes a poison affecting the creature.
Because this technically isn't... It's
Okay.
not really a disease or a poison. It's just you've got dust in your eyes.
Okay. So it's just I can't see.
Good thought.
But if you had something
But-
that could do a condition, it could work.
Right.
Yeah, if it was if it specified it alleviates one condition, then yes, I would have allowed it. But
Tell you what, let's try this. Let me go to my spells. Who always is within 30 feet of me? I know Macron
Coughran,
is.
definitely.
Yeah.
Poppy, more likely than not. Xonimus has attempted to get some range so he can pull some of his tricks. But then obviously you do have the Yotes, who there's 4, so 1 and 1 on all 4 sides.
Let's hashtag bless Poppy, Macron, and myself.
All right.
Since I dropped a Mephit, how are the Yotes reacting?
They kind of tense up and see that the key has fallen.
Yeah.
You're not quite sure what they're going to do.
Because A, we're powerful, and B, are we here to kill everyone? Or just the Mephits?
Exactly.
Alright.
So on the bless spell, not to marsh your mellow, but
No.
does it require sight?
It does not. That's what I looked up. It's just 3 creatures of your choice within the range. You don't have to see them, so
Yeah, I'll
you,
allow.
whenever you make an attack roll or saving throw, you get to add a d4.
Sweet.
Hashtag blessed.
That's blessed.
And you said that was Makran, Poppy, and
Myself.
yourself.
Which means I can use that to do my saving throw.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah. So see if you can make your save.
Oh, yeah. 22 plus whatever my save is. 25.
Yeah. You quickly wipe this dust out of your eyes. It's like now you've got a bandana that's around your neck, and you
Yep.
can use it to clear out your eyes, and you're okay. Now you're ready to go. So you are no longer blinded. All right. It's Yote time. These 4 Yotes all are currently in their hybrid forms, and they have drawn their scimitars. They're kind of looking around very quickly, and one of them, Gideon, locks eyes with you. Give me a wisdom save.
19.
19? Okay. You succeed, and you are also immune to the Yote's gaze for the next 24 hours.
What race are you?
Half elf.
Are you immune to being charmed?
Immune to being... advantage on being charmed and immune to magical sleep.
Oh, so you're immune anyways.
That's right.
Well, the Yote didn't know that.
The dice
Let
did.
them
That's right.
keep not knowing
That's why I cover my ears.
Because if they gaze at me, I'm just going to fall down and sleep and then stab them.
Just pretend. All right,
Got
Bakrin.
some Yote in me.
Yeah, same thing. So
All
the
right.
Yote, one of the
Yeah.
other Yotes looks at you.
I have a question. Makran's still blinded.
Oh, that's right.
So if I can't see the gaze...
No.
Nope,
It's
you
like
don't
the
have
blood
to see it.
bladder
It just
beast.
has to
If
look
you
at
can't
you.
see it.
Oh, dang it. I can just feel like the energy wave over me
Yeah,
or
you
whatever.
this energy, like it
So-
locks eyes with you, and the energy just...
But I get to roll with a die 4, right?
Oh, cheese and crackers, man.
2 ones.
It's a total of 8.
Oof. Not quite enough. So, Makran, you were blinded, and now you're off to Dreamland. Good. 99.
Oh my gosh, Makran, I love you and hate you so much.
Poppy, one of the Yotes looks at you and is kind of suspicious. So
Can
it's
I do
more
that like dog thing where I show him my neck or something? Isn't that a thing dogs do?
let me put it this way: at this point, it's not taking any chances. Sleep.
Oh, okay. Hold
Go
on.
sleep. Go sleep. Go sleep. Wisdom save.
Okay, that's gonna be a 21.
21. Okay. So you do save, and you are immune to the gaze for the next 24 hours. The last of the 4 jackal wares is actually going to dive down and snatch up that key. It grabs the key and is holding it close and looking at you all with very wary eyes.
Howdy friends, Michael Cross here, taking just a few moments away from Red Dirt DnD, asking you to become a patron of this podcast. Your support means we can add a lot of extra niceties to the show in the form of artwork and music, as well as supporting our cast and crew. Patrons get early access to content as well as bonus material, along with access to our Discord server. You can even get an invite to monthly Q&A sessions and DM classes, maybe even a 2-hour game session with our very own Dungeon Master, Ash King. We have 6 different monthly levels to choose, ranging from $5 to $100. Head over to patreon.com/reddirtdnd right now to show your support for this new podcast. Now, back to Tales from the Caliban Frontier.
So, one of the Yotes has just snatched up that key and is clutching it very close and very tightly, and that will be it for my Yotes. Poppy.
That's what I was gonna do. Also, I would like to be called Pop Yote.
Papa Yote.
Pop Yote. I am going to look at Twyla, and I'm going to look at the guy that took the key, and I'm going to look back at Twyla and kind of give her a head motion like, hey, make him drop the key or give it to me or something.
She looks up at that particular Yote, and like her ears go forward and her eyes go wide. So she kind of like turns around a little bit. But what else would you like to do?
I think I am going to hold an action. If I am attacked, I will bite back. But I'm not going to attack right now.
Okay. So Twyla goes ahead and shifts into her hybrid form and looks to her packmates and just kind of sits there looking nervous. It's almost as if she's not 100% sure what's going on. Makran.
Where did I go? Kill him in peace. Help.
He's a snoozing away.
But this extra sleep will help work the dust out of your eyes.
Exactly. Alright, so we have one Dust Mephit remaining.
As I fall asleep, his skin reverts to its normal appearance.
Alright, so the Dust Mephit actually got his blinding breath back. And it is actually seeing that this pesky elf rogue is such a trouble, is actually going to blow right at you, Xanimals. So go ahead and give me a dex save, please.
You walked into the wrong room,
So when I
buddy.
dashed away, it was double my movement speed. Does it have that range?
Let's see. It has a fly speed of 30, and
Oh yeah, I can
then-
walk it. Yeah, that's right. You can move to-
Yeah.
Okay. Dex save. 8.
8!
Oh no!
Yes, so getting that
The
full
dice today.
blast of the sand right in your face. You try to get away, but it's not quite enough. So you are blinded for the next minute.
I'm still shooting on my turn.
This Dust Mephit kind of cackles, like, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. And it is your turn, Donnie.
So I can try to save against it again
At the end of your
at
turn.
the end of my turn?
Yeah.
And I still have blessed?
You are not blessed.
You're not blessed.
Oh, I didn't get blessed because I was far away. That's right, yeah.
Yeah, too far.
Do I want to shoot wildly with disadvantage?
I mean, you could.
You're just trying to hit a puff of dirt.
I feel like anything else I did wouldn't make as much sense as... I just remember where it was.
Yeah, you have a vague sense of where it was.
13?
13. Oof, yeah. Even shooting wildly, you get your gun up fast enough and you fire fast enough that you do catch it before it can move away, so you will hit.
Okay. 12 points of damage to it, and then I will make my save.
Okay.
Is it Dex again?
Yes.
Nope. I rubbed it, just pushed it further into my eyes.
You further irritated, your
Yeah,
eyes are
this
still
is a
super
7
watery.
on that
just,
one.
ugh. Can't see a thing. All right.
Your
Gideon.
mascara's running.
I'm going to shoot at it, the Mephit.
Skyline.
9.
9. Yeah, no, a 9 will not hit, unfortunately.
That's it for my turn.
Back to the Yotes. So, seeing that they've got Makran down, and that they've got these two unknown agents. One is actually going to come up to you, Gideon. It is going to slash at you with a scimitar. Mm-hmm. Oof. Yikes. Nat 20.
Ouch.
But it does seem to be going for non-lethal, looking more to incapacitate rather than wound.
Right.
So that is going to be 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And then one of its companions actually is going to come up as well. Mm-hmm. And they do have pack tactics. Mm-hmm. So they're going to slash at you from the other side. But I don't think a 17 hits you right now.
17 does hit. Because my Shield of Faith only lasted 10 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that's gone.
Oh, yes, that's right, because you Shield of Faith in the last battle.
Right.
Yeah, it's been several hours.
Yeah.
That one, not quite as glancing of a blow. It is only 3 points of slashing damage. So then the other two Yotes, one is looking at Twyla, and it is going to move forward and try to grapple her. It gets 12. Twyla gets a 3. So this Yote grabs her and pulls her in tight. And just kind of looks at the rest of you all with these very suspicious eyes. So Twyla, she's trying to, struggle against the hold, but he's got her good. We've got one more Yote, and it is actually going to come up and try to take a non-lethal slash at Zonimus. And even with advantage, because you are blind, it only gets a 13. Oh. So it misses. That will be it for my Yotes, so Poppy.
So these Yotes that are aggressive Yotes, none of them are the one that Twyla talked to earlier?
You don't think so?
Do I see the one that she talked to earlier?
You see a couple of them who are out closer to, for lack of a better word, the slave pen, where they're kind of cowering down and looking and just trying to kind of see how this is going to play out.
So those guys seem not necessarily scared, but it seems like these other guys are either superiors or something to that extent. Mm-hmm. Okay. We still have one Dust Mephit, and it's
looking really bad.
It's over there, on Zonimus, though, right?
Yes, it's closer to Zonimus, and there is one of the Yotes that is currently trying to subdue Zonimus.
And how far away is that from me?
He moved about 60 feet away, because he dashed away.
I'm gonna just, how, dogs will, make that quick eye contact, but then, look down. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to stay very low to the ground.
Okay.
And I'm going to make a thinking face. And I pop back into Poppy.
Okay.
I can't do anything as a coyote. It was just good for sneaking. And then I'm going to kind of show my hands. I'm not here to hurt any of the Yote people. And then I'm going to aim very carefully and cast Ice Knife at the Dust Mephit.
Okay.
I'm going to attempt to
okay.
hit it. Hopefully I didn't.
I'm on the other side of it.
Oh, I get blessed. Oh no. 16?
16? Yeah, that'll
That bless came in handy. I got an 8 on that die. Plus a 4 on the bless. So the Dust Mephit is going to take 8 damage.
Okay.
And then unfortunately
that will be enough to down it.
Well, so then the Dust Mephit is going to explode and do damage, but then also anything within 5 feet has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Right. Yeah, well, luckily it wasn't that close to him.
Okay.
Because it blew, because it's a 15-foot cone, so it can still maintain distance from Zonimus and get that cone
so
without...
So him and the Yote are safe.
Exactly.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So 5 feet will hit neither of them.
And then I will return kind of down low to the ground. And I'm going to, again, do the glance.
Maintain that small status.
I am small. I am not here to hurt you. And that's my turn.
Okay. So at this point, yes, you do see Twyla is being grappled and held by this other Yote. And she's going to try and wriggle out. Unfortunately, she does not, though. This other Yote, his grip is just so strong on her and, is holding her close. But... as the cackling of the Dust Mephits die down and as these Yotes are working to subdue you all, you hear a smooth and silky voice. Well, well, well. What do we have here? padding out of the gloom is the strangest creature that you have ever laid eyes on. At first, you think it's a beautiful woman, but your eyes trail down her form, and she is only human from the waist up. The lower half is entirely leonine, as if someone has removed the head of a big cat and replaced it with a woman. She tilts her head and just, 4 more slaves to work on the excavation? You've gotten good at luring the unwary to my lair, little Twyla.
You're blinded.
Yes. Who said that?
You're asleep.
I'm on the ground.
You're cowering.
I'm prone.
And you're stuck between a pair of Yotes.
And yes.
As this creature heads into view.
And it looks like it's basically like a centaur lion.
Exactly.
Holy smokes.
Okay. I say we've come to free the Yotes, and you have no rights here.
What impressive words for such a small and insignificant creature.
And I reach over to my badge, and I touch it, and I command her to grovel.
And that is a wisdom save, I believe?
Yes.
Yes, wisdom save DC 13.
Correct.
Okay. You see, for a split second, there is just a what? Face contorts into rage as the magic takes hold, and this leonine beast is forced to sit down into the sands, and the human form bows before you, and you see as her hair comes forward, and as this, she lays down. She's wearing this top that has an open back. Her shoulder blades from neck to about her mid back is exposed. There is this large handprint. Looks like it's been burned into her flesh.
Is it a Wiley-sized handprint?
No, it's
Bigger.
twice that size.
My God-sized handprint on this woman's back.
I know I'm asleep, but is it humanoid in shape?
Yes,
Okay.
but
So the Yotes, how do the Yotes react to this? The big ones.
the Yotes are acting with deference to her. This is the boss. This is the big boss.
While she is groveling, presumably, and looking at the ground, is there any possible way I could sneak and crawl, because I'm so teeny tiny, over to the Yote with the key without causing a ruckus?
Stealth it.
Am I still blessed?
Not well, you do, but it's not on ability checks.
It's not on
Oh,
intelligence, yeah.
no, you're right. It's on attack rolls and saving throws. Oh, I got a 2. Plus 2 is 4.
Yeah, you immediately start moving, and both Twyla and the Yote just look at you.
Don't mind me, just staying
And he
right here.
he looks at you and he looks back at the key. Holds it up real high.
That's not fair.
You see, your big boss is groveling to my friend, and we're just here to save the puppies.
Well,
Please, before this.
It also only lasts.
I was about to say,
for
before
6
I know,
Swear
it's only
off.
6 seconds. So,
But you have humiliated
Chance to say
her.
yes.
But in response, because on her initiative count, she got a 20.
Oh, jeez.
So she rolls back up, and you see these shoulders roll back, and she looks at you, and you see a glint in her eyes of magic. And she just, oh, we're going to see who is the master here. Give me a wisdom save.
18.
You do pass, but you feel for a split second, she almost had you complete. Like, you feel just the magic that she possesses just washes over you. It is so frightening. You almost feel as though she was about to just completely take control over your whole mind. But you very quickly, fight it off. She has to kind of look back and, one of the ones guarded by the gods. Always so difficult. And that will be her turn. Akron, you still snoozing?
We gotta wake him up.
Yeah. Someone needs to kick me, wake me, slap me. That would be good.
So the Mephits are gone. Xonimus, you are still blinded.
I have no idea what's going on. I hear everything. Initial panic when I hear coyote sound crunch on a neck that made a coyote sound of "ow, my neck is being crunched." But then a sigh of relief when I hear Poppy's voice as Poppy. Aww. But then a burst of panic when I hear Poppy's voice as Poppy. And Gideon's trying to get a date. So,
obviously, some attractive woman has walked up. Obviously, right? Because of the silky voice.
I mean, is it blind? Is it blinding? I'm
blind until you save.
I will stumble forward. I'd say at least a full movement.
Okay, that will give the Yote who's next to you an attack of opportunity.
We didn't even know he was there.
Nope. That will be a 18.
Okay, that's a hit.
For 4 points of non-lethal slashing.
Okay. So I will stumble away from it. Yeah, I'll keep my going.
Okay.
And then I'll make my save. It's 14.
14 will pass.
Okay.
So finally,
yay.
Your eyes stop watering and you get all the dust and dirt out and you look up and you see this, for lack of a better description, a leonine centaur that's now in front of you all.
It's a lag girl. Bred for skills and magic.
Oh, I get it.
See what I did there?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lag girl, but a lag girl. I'm done.
Okay, that will bring us to Gideon.
I am feeling like I might need some help from the goddess, and so I call on my channel divinity and ask Daga to help increase the accuracy of my ranged attacks for the next minute.
All right.
So I call upon Daga for Blessed Shot. And that is my action.
You feel your attention sharpening as the power settles into your bones, and you are...
And drawing my gun and leveling at her. Not even caring about whatever's going on inside of me. Hopefully they'll realize that we're all a dead team. Shoot her!
She just tilts her head. Kill him.
Ah!
So the two Yotes who are around you will take swipes with their scimitars. Oof, that is another nat 20.
Oh.
For, oh my gosh, max damage. That's 6, 12, 14 slashing.
Oh, hang in there, buddy.
And then the other Yote will get a swipe, but I don't think a 12 will hit.
No.
No, okay, yeah, so one gets you good, the other one not quite so much. So Xonimus, the Yote that you have been fighting with, approaches you again and will swipe at you. Not at advantage this time because you are no longer blind, but that will be a 15 to hit.
Yes.
For 5 points of slashing damage. And then Twyla has actually gone slack in the hold of her captor. And so the Yote who's got her is just basically just holding her back and keeping her from joining this fray. She is looking at this woman with absolute terror on her face. That is it for my Yotes. Poppy.
This is not going well.
No.
I'm gonna go over to McBride and take my decanter off my belt and just give him a splish splash.
Yeah, you take the animal hide water skin that Yazgash gave you and open it up and you pour it out. And for a second there you thought, oh, it's just gonna be a little splish splash. No. It's actually like a cup of water and you're like, oh, whoops.
You got hit by a fire hose.
Now, McBride, stop sleeping on the job. We have things to do here.
But yes, that will wake McBride.
Awesome.
Will it also clean the...
I was just going to say, can I roll right now for blindness? Or do we need
You know
to wait?
what? Yeah, no, I'm going to give it to you that washes the dust out of your eyes.
There you go.
Yeah, so you get
19.
up. No
Yay,
problem.
that's awesome.
We got work to do.
And then do I get a bonus action still? Can that count as my action? And then
Yeah, let's say, what do you want to do for your bonus?
I just want to cast Flame Blade.
Okay, yeah, no.
Oh, yeah.
Whoop. Fire sword. Okay.
It happened again, didn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. And see the flame blade goes boom, like above my head. I'm like, we still in trouble?
Yeah, it's not going well.
Okay. I'm laying on my back. I tilt my head back to see kind of upside down what's in front of me, and see the situation and take account of what's going on.
Well, seems we're in a spot of trouble here, folks, as this leonine beast looks you all over and looks at her Yote soldiers. But unfortunately, we're going to have to find out how this ends next time.
Red Dirt D&D, Tales from the Caliban Frontier, is Ash King as our Dungeon Master, Brooke Bullock as Macron Stoneshaper, Johnny Payne as Zonimus Dinar, Kiri Hester as Poppy Tealeaf, and I'm Michael Cross as Gideon Block. Our sound producer is Mark Coughran. Our theme music was created by the cinemagician P.J. Castillo. Our incidental music comes from Jeffrey McBride. Our sound effects and additional music courtesy of tabletopaudio.com. We here at Red Dirt D&D could really use your help in getting the word out about us. If you like what you've heard, make sure and subscribe, rate us, and leave a comment. Also, tell your friends about Red Dirt D&D and share us on social media. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, and reddirtdnd.com. You can also support the show at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. We have several giving levels to help us grow up big and strong. Join us next time as we go deeper into the Caliban Frontier.